Hey there! Since I sometimes use AI-generated imagery in the videos that I make, I almost always can count on that there are some comments that say something along the lines of, "Oh, you shouldn't use AI," or "Watched it until that AI crap," or "AI is stealing the jobs of real artists," in some variation or another. And I sometimes myself get irritated with the sheer endless, low-effort AI-generated videos that pop up on my feed. So I wanted to know where this hate is coming from. But first, I wanted to know how the AI experiences the steady influx of prompts and the need to come up with new pictures all the time. So I turned into an AI image generator myself. I just went online and offered my services as an image generator. I didn't have to wait for a long time, and here are some of the prompts I got. An avocado armchair. Well, that one was a bit boring. What else? Well, let's check it out. A taller guy puts his arm around shorter guy's shoulders and his left thumb on shorter guy's chin. Okay, so over time the prompts became more intricate and refined. Here is one. Do an image of Sasquatch peeking on two van lifers as they make s'mores. Make Sasquatch question reality. Is he really seeing people? He thought people were fake. Make him look puzzled with a cloud bubble with some insane image of what he wants to do to the van lifers. Make the van lifers fat and with dirt on their clothes. Make them rockers in a rocker van with decals all over the van. Make the scene grime and bubbly. Well, you can probably see that after a short while, I was pretty exhausted. You really have to cut AI some slack. I mean, coming up with weird pictures from people's weird fantasies is hard. I was actually quite happy when AI could take over for me again. So when AI is so practical and useful, then where is the hate coming from? Why are so many people advocating for banning AI art completely? I'll focus on the main arguments against AI that I came across, which are: number one, AI images are soulless, they lack in meaning. Okay, I get it. The AI doesn't have a soul, doesn't have an agenda, has no directive. All it's creating are concepts of what words would usually look in picture form. But that it does very well. But does that mean that you cannot enjoy an AI-generated piece of art? That you cannot find a hidden meaning for yourself in a piece of AI art? Of course not. With great artists, there's always the question, what did the artist want to tell us? What were her or his intentions with creating that artwork? Well, for AI art, you can be sure that the AI didn't hide any meaning in the picture. But that doesn't mean that you cannot find one. After all, you being able to enjoy an image, enjoy anything, just proves that you have a soul and are capable of questioning the things that surround you and search for a deeper meaning for yourself. And it doesn't matter which medium is capable for you to do that. That is the same opinion I have when people are complaining that they don't get modern art. Well, then maybe it's just not the art for you. There is no need to hate, just move on. If you would take the contents of the Louvre and dump them in a monkey cage, they would turn into toilet paper in a second. Because after all, the beauty and appreciation for art is created upon the eyes of the viewer, despite or at least unaffected by the original intentions of the artist. So number two is AI is using up huge amount of resources. So this topic is brought up quite often, and it's absolutely true. The server farms that AI is running on are using up tons of energy. But do you know what else is using up tons of energy in a wasteful manner? Absolutely everything. Cars, travels, groceries, clothing, absolutely everything. In a world in which goods and services are created not to fit a specific need, but solely to be brought to the market in the hopes they find a customer, it's absolutely ridiculous to pick a single industry and criticize it for being wasteful. Because absolutely everything, by design, is wasteful. And singling out a single thing that you don't like, and that can be anything like excessive travel or shopping on Temu, you get the gist, and criticizing it for being wasteful, it just doesn't make any sense at all. Which brings me to topic number 3. AI is stealing the art of real artists. So the last 2 points are kinda connected, and I'll get back to that in a bit. But for an AI that wants to be capable of creating artworks, who else should it steal from than from real artists? Don't get me wrong, but I want my AI to steal the artwork of real artists in order to create images. I don't want it to steal the art of kindergarteners or the local pensioner drawing class. In order for the AI to create somewhat acceptable images, you have to feed it with the very best, and that is what is being done. So I understand that for a lot of people, the problem is not about taking the artworks, but really about fair compensation for the artists. But what is fair compensation anyway? Those AI companies are mostly private-run companies. And when, in the history of big corporations, have they ever been known to compensate anyone fairly? That is just not what corporations do. Do you think they treat the cleaning staff well, the low-tire programmers, the coffee farmers they get their espresso from? Of course not. That is just not what corporations do. This is nothing new. This is in no way unique to AI. If given the chance, corporations will exploit. Not because they are bad or evil, it just gives them a slight advantage in the ever-continuing competition on the market. So you're saying you're okay with low-wage workers not being able to pay rent and essentials? You're okay with farmers and workers in the global south being exploited, with iPhone manufacturing staff jumping into nets, but somehow you draw the line when dudes scribbling on their iPads are being exploited? Come on, you're better than that. In conclusion, a lot of the things being criticized with AI are just regular practice in capitalism. It's not something new, it's quite old, and you have every right to be mad about that. Just don't focus that much on AI, because what you're really mad about is the state the world is in right now. I am an early adapter of AI. I remember when back in the day you had to run a program in Google Colab and then had to wait for 10 minutes just to get an incomprehensible image that didn't follow your prompt at all, and it was still magical. And I felt like we're living in the future. And I'm still amazed how far AI has come by now and how great AI-generated images can look now and how quickly these tools still progress. But yes, I too am annoyed by lazy automated content that just rehashes videos with monotone
AI voices
or movie XY in the style of a dark fantasy by Wes Anderson type videos or shrimp Jesus. But let's not forget who is responsible for this type of content. And that is just regular old humans who are by external circumstances forced to create shit content because they hope it can make them some money. AI is just a tool that has to be used in the way the world around us dictates. So if we want to get rid of lazy AI shorts, we just have to make the world a better place. Thanks for watching.